next. See what Spirit has for you. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Got a lot of orange. Red. Red is passion. What for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Okay, the cats. I'm going to tell you right now. The cat in the Egyptian times, the cat was used to keep away evil spirits. Some of you guys may need to cleanse your house. Some of you guys may need to ask help for others of how to cleanse your house. Because I have a feeling this has to do with love. Someone could send bad energies to you based around love. Because either they're jealous of you or they just, I don't know. Someone is trying to, someone is sending bad spirits, bad thoughts, bad something. Someone in a third party. Scorpio, if you're in a third party, of you are, some of you or someone against you is trying to create potions and spells and stuff to send evil spirits to someone. Whether it's to you or to, or you are sending it out. Spirit's saying don't. Whoever it is. But either way, Scorpio, Spirit's telling you to not worry about anything. To look at what you have there and to weave into what it is that you want. And like, I don't... Spirit just said what you're weaving right now together is not good for you, because literally you're weaving a crown of thorns. Like, you don't want, some of you guys are not wanting what it is that you have in your area right now. And obviously it is draining your energy, because I don't remember what other sign just made me feel exhausted. Was it Pisces? I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, Spirit's saying watch. Watch what you're trying to draw in or to manifest, because you could be manifesting something that you don't want. 14 breaks down to a 5, which means change. The cat means, the cat is very strong. It is also very independent. With the wings there, some of you guys may want freedom. Maybe you feel like this relationship or this situation that you're in is a burden to you and it's hurtful, and you feel like the more that you put into it, the more painful the more painful it gets. Let's see here. Let's pull one of these. I don't know if this came, if it deleted. It said love, passion, hard and passionately in bed. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, Scorpio, whatever relationship you're in right now, it is a karmic situation. If it is not a trauma bond, if it is hard to leave, it is a trauma bond. If it's a karmic situation, it's just meant to come in to teach you something. They're there for a reason, and then they're supposed to be gone. You're not supposed to hold on to the karmic situations, because literally, as Spirit just said, the more you hold on to a karmic situation, it's like grabbing this um, crown of thorns. Like, the tighter that you squeeze to hold on to it, the more you're gonna bleed, the more it's gonna hurt. There, it may be filled with passion, but it's not for you. It's not for you. It's for someone else. And you don't want it anyways, because it's causing you pain. And all you want is freedom. And with the Pisces, the full moon in Pisces, that is the sign of releasing and letting go, knowing, you know, you can still love something, because you guys are, or Pisces is the sign for unconditional love. Just because you're letting go of something does not mean that you don't love it. It means that you love yourself enough to value yourself and know what it is that you need, what it is that you deserve. And you're not going to take less for it. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. Or Scorpio, maybe you got Pisces in your energy, or you're dealing with the Pisces. But the gold also in this, the gold helps keep away the evil spirits. So if you've got that evil energy in your field, you know, do or get what it is that you need so that you can protect yourself. Because I keep hearing you've got someone watching over you. They're pretending to be a good person, but they're not. They are not. I keep looking at her, and like every time I look at her, it's like it gets creepier and creepier. All right, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what do we got for Cancer for this week? Nine of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Overalls. All right. This is too funny. Look at this. Okay. You got a farmer in overalls planting a garden. What's your advice from Spirit? Garden. Maybe some of you guys need to garden. Maybe some of you guys need to ground yourself. Maybe Spirit is telling you, you know, something is coming from this hard work that you have been doing. You are about to reap what it is that you've sown, but you still got to tend to the garden. You've got to keep it up. You've got to keep doing what it is that you are doing so that it can come up and the weeds don't come in and kill it all. Because when you have something that is important to you, you protect it. Oh my gosh. Is that seriously all? That's pretty much what Spirit's saying. Like, Spices was like freaking an hour. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it says, it's hard to be humble if you're perfect. You should know. Okay, Cancer. Maybe you've literally spent all of your time perfecting this one thing. Okay? And Spirit's telling you, if they gave it to you easily, you would not be humble. You would not feel how hard it was to work the grounds. Okay, they just said, you know, the harder you work for something, the more you're gonna appreciate it when you get it. You know, because look, he's like still plowing this ground with the shovel. Why the fuck? Sorry, but why is he plowing the ground with the shovel? Any farmer knows it's not a shovel. That's so he must just be straight up at the beginning in here. You're still at the beginning. You're not even seeing your fruits yet. Some of you. Some of you guys are still just shoveling up the ground just to be able to plow your garden. Maybe some of you guys are just planning it. But Spirit's telling you, either way, whether you have been working on it for a really long time or whether you've been working on it a really long time but you've not seen any thing come from it yet. Spirit's telling you it's coming. Something lovely will grow from this. Whether that's in a relationship, whether it's in a hobby, whether it's in, work. Spirit's telling you to stay determined. Do not give up. Be prepared for anything to come. Remember it. Maybe retrograde is going to hit you guys pretty hard. Maybe you guys are going to, forget things. Ooh, Spirit's telling you not to forget things that are important to you. Okay, so there could be matters in your life, Spirit just said, that are very, very important to you and you are forgetting to tend to them. You planted them and then you walked away, but you forgot that your flower needs to be watered. It needs to be upkept because, yeah, the grass is going to be greener on the other side if you don't fucking water your garden. Like, if you don't water your plants, they're just going to wither away and die. The same as our relationship, the same as everything that we have in life. If you don't take care of it, it will ruin. So so Spirit is saying some of you guys are going to have different outcomes. And it's all going to be based upon how much work you put into things. Did you put a lot of work into it or did you put none? Did you guard and protect this flower or did you just leave it there to be trampled on by someone or something else? Were you humble? Because if you're not humble, you won't see the value in something that you have that's so beautiful. I'm going to tell you right now, Cancer, like, you guys are the sign of nurturing and comfort and protection, and it takes that. It takes someone being humble to be like, look at how beautiful this flower is. I want to protect it. Because most people are like, I'm going to cut this flower up and I'm going to take it home so it can set my jar and die. And some people are like, I'm going to put it in the ground and I'm going to water it and I'm going to watch it grow and I'm going to watch it bloom and I'm going to watch it become what it's meant to be. That's what love is. Love is not plucking it from where it's growing to take it home so that you can have it with you 24/7. That's codependency. That's obsession. That's all the things that you don't want to have in your life. Love is letting something be what it's meant to be, no matter what the outcome. Maybe something right now it's not the right environment to plant that. Like, I planted rhubarb once and they got ate by the bugs. Like, because where they started, it was a different soil and I put them in a completely different place and it was environmentally not safe for them. So I literally lost all the rhubarbs that I had that was already growing in one place because I decided to pick it up and put it and plant it somewhere else. The bugs that were in that soil were not good for the rhubarbs. As if I would have left it where it was, it probably would have flourished and grown and been what it was supposed to be, and it could have had, you know, rhubarb dumplings. I love rhubarb dumplings, man. It's so delicious. If you've never had it, if you like sweets, if you like sweet stuff, like natural sweets, it's really good. Okay, maybe you guys need something sweet. Maybe you've got someone sweet that's coming in. Maybe you have someone coming in that's going to offer you something that's important to them. And usually when someone is wanting to offer something that's beautiful and important to them, it's usually their heart. Because most people guard and protect their heart. Because that's what's special to each one of us. You guys may need to meditate, or just ground yourself, or just go outside. I don't see any water in this. None. You guys aren't in your emotions. That's why you're not able to tend to the crop. Okay, you've got to get into your emotions. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. I don't know. You have these crops that are going to grow and these flowers that want to grow. Water in the cards is a sign of emotions. If you don't bring the emotions in, your crops and everything that's trying to grow is going to die. So the way you may need to tend to your garden is to be open and be vulnerable. A lot of greens, a lot of browns, which is grounding, meditating. Yeah, so Spirit says, don't worry. You've got something coming, but you've just got to be open to be able to water it. And some of you guys need to drink water, because now I can't even talk. Make sure you're not dehydrated. If you, I know this is going to sound weird, probably gross. If you pee and it is not light, or just barely, clear, or just a very, very light shade, if it is brown or dark orange or even almost red looking, you need to drink water, because you are highly... All right, Pisces, you are up, and we'll go ahead and get into this. All right, Spirit, what do you got for my Pisces? What do you have for my Pisces, please, Spirit? Five of Michael. The situation doesn't serve you. Ooh. Release your attachments to the outcome, consider taking a more uplifting approach. All right, Pisces. You've got something coming. You have something in your energy, and it doesn't serve your higher good. And I have a feeling that some of you guys are trying to hold on to it. You're trying to make it work, whether it's supposed to, or we'll take both these. Make it work whether it's supposed to or not. And you're literally gonna, you can't turn the ashes back into a castle once it's been burnt to the ground. It's like you can't go in reverse. Okay, I keep hearing the whole town was on fire. And the angel had to literally come and put the fire out already. Stop fucking walking back to the same place to deal with these dragons all over again to burn your castle down. Because look, I mean, she left it. She's got one leg left, and she's still going back in. She's like, I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna go and fight those dragons. Just drop it, Pisces. Like, if spirit is guiding you away from something, stay away from it. You know, they're not. A lot of times, and I'm gonna say this because I do it myself. So I giggle because I know it sounds exactly like something I would do. When I want something, I want something. And, like, I'll pretty much know I'm not supposed to have it, but I'll still want it, and I'll still go for it. And I'm like, well, maybe, you know, it's like one of those things where the Spirit's like, someone's asking for a sign, if it goes one way or the other, and they literally get the sign, and it's like big and bold, and then they're like, oh, maybe that wasn't the sign. Let's try this all over again. The Spirit's like, no, stop it, because you dealt with one dragon here. Now I'm gonna send you 4. You lost a leg in the last one because you didn't listen. What are you gonna lose this time? Because look at her fist. It's like, it doesn't change. Look, that fist, she looks pissed off. That fist, it never changed. It's pissed off again. And Spirit's like, let it go. There's something that you're holding on to. These ashes of something that's died before, and you're sitting there holding it, and you're not wanting to let it go. And you literally need to drop it, so that if this is your path, the path that you're on, you are gonna obviously need both hands, because you've already lost a leg. It's kind of like the Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail, and he's like, cut off all of his legs. He's like, just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. You know, like the Spirit's saying, step out of the ashes, step out of the rubble, because they have something more beautiful on this path. Just listen to them. Don't focus on the dragons right now. Just focus on the path. The path is lit with beautiful flowers on the way to this castle. You know, she has a sword, but if she drops this that she's holding in her hands, which is obviously anger, she has the ability to wield that sword a whole lot more effectively. Or she has the ability to hold a shield, so when the dragon breathes its fire at her ass, she can, you know, block it. But she's not. It's like she's going in foolishly because she's not listening. And Spirit's like, listen, look at this, because look, it looks like he's got a water hose trying to put out these fires. And Spirit's like, oh my God, guys, would you just give it a break for a second and let me rest, because I'm getting tired. My Pisces, always making things hot, trying to burn everything down to the ground. All right, Pisces. It's time for you to heal yourself. Don't worry about healing other people. Don't worry about healing a past relationship. Worry about healing yourself and slaying your demons. Don't worry about nothing else. When it is time, God will divinely guide that person back to you. You know? Yeah. I keep trying to hear if they're saying anything else, but that's all I'm hearing right now. Okay, they just said, when you heal you, you're going to attract something much better, because your situation is not as it was. You may have made mistakes in the past. You may have burnt your castle down. You may have ruined your blessing that was there before, but it was meant to be. Like, it was meant to come this way so that you could see that there is a brighter path in front of you. And all you got to do is step out. and go without fear. But please go smartly, okay? Okay, Spices, because I know a lot of you guys like to just go after anger. But don't. You guys are the sign of unconditional love. But you guys are also the sign that will hold on to the hate and the anger. And, or you guys will hold the hate and the anger from past things and then let it ruin the beautifulness that you have in front of you. You guys will take the pain from one relationship and bring it to this new beautiful blessing that you have, and it'll destroy it before it even starts. And I know that it's sad because the Spirit keeps pointing me to this eye, and it looks like she's crying. You know, she feels like she's lost everything. Like everything is just completely blown up around her. The Spirit's telling you, they have something beautiful waiting for you. Spirit, I keep hearing that song now, Unanswered Prayers. And then where he says, I thank God for unanswered prayers. You know, because if things didn't happen where one relationship fell apart in the past, they would never have met the person that they were truly meant for. One that they had not already ruined it. One where, you know, they both healed and they both took the time to come into a union at the right time, at the right place, with the right person. And I know it's sad to look back, at what we lost, but it's really not a loss. If we change our mindset to think of it not being a loss, it's really what grew us. Some of you guys are really tired. It made us into who we are. Because as I've said, pain always helps in our progression. The pain changes us. It humbles us. It gives us empathy for others and compassion and love. And that's where, my Spices, that's where you guys will get your unconditional love. Maybe someone hurt you, or you hurt someone, and you are still holding on to this love. And that's teaching you have the ability to hold inside yourself this unconditional love, this love of God, this love of the divine, the sun, the moon, everything. It's beautiful, and it is hard for a lot of people to hold on to. But Spirit's telling you, you have that quality inside yourself. But just don't go holding on to anger, because hurt people. And one of these times, if you don't let go of the anger and the pain and the frustration and everything of the past, you can miss out on a blessing that you have in front of you. My goodness. I was telling you with the color here, this is kind of like being stable, but like kind of motionless. The colors in this one, more thinking logically, which is funny because Capricorn got the opposite. Capricorn was told to not go with emotions, to go with logic, but you are being told the complete opposite. You're being told this was you going with your head, and this is you opening up, and the pink, opening up to your psychic, to your intuition, to the sun, and everything that is coming, grounding yourself and being ready for what's coming, by using your heart. Because I don't care what they say, anger is not a form of hate. Anger is a form of love set on fire, and it's a love that has been hurt. But it's still love. Fear is the opposite of love. It's not actually hate. It's not. We'll get into that later. But anyways, if you're still angry at someone, it's because you still love them. Let's just be honest. You know, that's why if a woman is still fighting with her boyfriend, it's because she still loves him. It's when she stops fighting with him over the things that she had been fighting with him about before, that's when she's like, oh, that's how you know a woman truly loves you. She fights with you. I mean, as long as you didn't get yourself a gold digger who cares nothing about you. You know, as long as you got a good-hearted woman. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There are some bad women out there, too. There's a lot of really good ones, but there are a lot of really bad ones, too. So just know what's in front of you. Stop looking forward, or stop looking back and look forward. Okay, Spirit just said, Moses. There's a story in the Bible where God told Moses that as long as he held his arms up, they would win the battle. Well, Moses had to hold his arms and staff up, and his arms started getting tired. And as his arms started to drop, he started to lose the war. But God was like, you have to hold your arms up. That's how you do it. And so what he had to do was to call upon his friends to help him hold his arms up. Because the second his arms started to drop, they started to lose the war. Once his arms started being lifted back up with help of his friends, they started to win the war. And the walls of the tower fell down. And the walls of the tower were guarding this heart. Okay, guarding this heart. Yeah, okay, that's what Spirit wanted to say. Fight the battle and drop the tower. Drop your walls. Because you are the complete opposite of Capricorn. Now, if you have Capricorn in your chart, in your big three, you're probably confused as all get out. Because I sure as heck would be, because literally Capricorn was told to go the opposite, but you're being told to walk around and drop this tower, to heal yourself, to drop this tower, to let in what it is that's coming in, and you fight it all so that you can get to the victory that you want, which is love and unconditional love and everything. But I mean, the full moon in Pisces, you know, right there, it's letting go of the past. It's helping you to let go. It's showing you, you know, just because you let go of something doesn't mean that you don't love it anymore, because it's the sign of unconditional love. It is letting go to heal yourself, and that's all. You know, even if you don't have someone still in your life anymore, it doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means they came into your life for a season. They taught you what they needed to teach you. And now it's time for you to go on and to fight a bigger battle that's before you, or to overcome something that's coming for you. Because you have something beautiful coming. And I think Pisces, yours is the longest one so far. Alright, my Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. You know what, I'm going to pull one of these. I didn't pull for anybody else, but I'm going to pull for you guys. I don't have any, well, I have Pisces in my midheaven. Ooh. Okay, so at the end of this, if you're worried about after what's going to happen, why Spirit wants you to drop the walls around your heart is because prepare to be romanced. And by romanced, I mean invaded by space aliens. Alright, some of you guys are, what the crap? Okay. I don't even know. Maybe you know what that means. I don't know. Maybe you like that song, you know, I'm in love with an alien. I think it's on one of my deck preview videos where it's like, I'm in love with an alien. It's really cute. But anyways. Oh, that was funny. Okay, so, you know, I guess drop your walls so you can fall in love with an alien. I don't know. I don't know if that means an illegal alien. I don't even know. Maybe it means someone who is not of the same race or ethnicity of you. Maybe you know, it's someone, maybe it's spirit telling you, you know, prepare for something new that you're not used to, because what you're looking for is going to be different than what you were expected. But love is coming in, but you've got to be prepared for it. You can't love if you can't drop your walls. I know dropping your walls is scary because it opens you up to be hurt, but it also opens you up to feel love. Alright, now that's all I've got for you. I'm gonna go. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!
Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it.